You may not know this, but when we first moved to the desert, we had 12 people living in our home, 12 adults living in our home. Yes, in my home for over 3 months. 12. And we don't have a big home. This is a 3-bedroom house. 12. I remember 12. But you know what? We were all willing to do whatever it took. We were willing to do anything that it took to respond to what we believed the call of God was and what He was saying. I want to introduce a group of people to you that when you hear this word, you're going to go, what does this mean? When we talk about Legends Ball, a lot of people have said, what's up with that? What's the name Legends Ball? Well, it may not mean anything to you, but it means something to Pastor Tammy and myself, because honestly, you're legends in our minds. You're legends in our hearts. Because we know the sacrifice that many, if not all of you, have paid to be in this room tonight, and the journey that we've went along. In fact, the group of people we're going to talk about next is what I call the legendary first summer. How many of you ever heard me say that before? I've said that many times. The legendary first summer. Why is it a legendary first summer? Because it was the summer that Champion Life Church almost died. If I've ever felt like my tie was too tight, it was that summer. Honestly, anybody that says, just obey God and it'll all work out, what a bunch of baloney that is. It's a lot of hard work obeying God. I'm just telling you that right now. And that after we said yes and we went through that, we started into that first summer, I had a conversation with God. And I said, God, I said yes. I would do this. I obeyed you. Now I need some things. I need some people. And I'm not just asking for just anybody that walks through the door. I need some of the right people that will come through the door and they will help us. Because that summer, May of 2005, we moved into that building. And it was a very, very, very hard summer because financially we were so far over our heads. It was ridiculous. God is hilarious sometimes. And these people walked through our doors that first summer, and we grew from this is another amazing statistic, that we grew from about 25 to 30 people and to about 50, 60, 70 people, and we came out of September, October of that year with about 110 people, and the highest percentage of those people are sitting in this room tonight. Yeah. That's an amazing thing, and I'm going to read those names to you. So you are the official legendary first summer. And I'm going to ask you to come up here and join us up here. Mike and Krista Aubrey. Patrick and Tara Meany. Just right down here. Right down here. Yeah, down here. You got to come down here. Well, there's a bunch. Are they going to stay up here, right? Bethany's in charge, but Dad just trumped Bethany being in charge. Tim and Jamie Sanders. Tana Sands. Not everyone is here. A couple people couldn't make it. Alex Stedke, who I don't think could make it tonight. Robert Wright, who we call Mr. Wright. What about Bob? Yeah, what about Bob? I've been saying that for 4 years. What about Bob? Derek Redfern. Patty Nugent. Nugent. Jedediah Thurner. I wonder why Jedediah came to the church. Serenity. And Richard and Denise Stedke. Dennis and Kim Ogas. Elizabeth Brunel. And Sid Cabral. Sid Cabral? I'm sorry, Sydney. Please join us, Sydney. And the summer of 2005, I needed some help. We asked God for some help. And honestly, these people walked through our doors that first summer. And they went to work. I mean, some of these people were literally in our church 1 week before they started serving on week number 2. They said, "Can we do that?" And I said, "I'm the pastor. Yes, we can do that." And they started serving immediately the next week. And they're still serving today. And I just want you to know that right after our planting team, this group of people, we are so thankful for what you've done. And I know the Aubreys, they served in the nursery for like 38 weeks straight. Yes. I got to tell you, I felt terrible as a pastor to have a guest walk through the door and not be in the sanctuary for 20 or 30 weeks straight. Think about that. How's that even possible? Yeah. But they did it. I mean, they might have snuck in once in a while. We had one service then. So it wasn't like, I'll catch the next service. And I apologized to him every week and then thanked him, but can you do it again next week? Okay. Yeah, baby, you want to say something?
No, we just thank you guys. No. Okay. I'm the one who doesn't like the talk in the family. I don't know what's up with this. Yeah. But anyways, we do. We love each and every one of you. And truly, my husband, in those days, he was crying out to God, and God sent us you. And many of you guys covered areas. You knew the people better than we did because you were hands-on with them and greeting them at the door, welcoming her. I tell you, Mr. Wright is the best door greeter I think we've ever had. And we appreciate that, and we love each and every one of you from all the stuff that you do and the commitment and love that you've shown us and backed us. What Pastor Dave was talking about, that devotion, you guys did that. You put on the hard hat and the gloves and you went to work, and we won't ever forget that. So without you, we wouldn't be where we're at. We wouldn't have made it through the first summer. Yeah. So, but thank you, and God bless you guys.
Amen. You give him a big applause. Thank you so much.